to my channel. I'm Liam. Round 10 will be soon upon us. Team's finally back tonight, 5 o'clock. I am recording this on a Thursday, so don't have time to do it with the teams announced, but hopefully I can give as much insight as possible for this incoming round. What trades am I going to do? Captain options for the week, and also is there any loopholes that we can look to exploit for this round? So starting off with my trades, I am a bit conflicted on one of my trades. I'm certainly definite on who I'm trading out. Tom Powell, he's got a break even 109. He's definitely got to go. Anthony Scott is someone that's peaked in price, 286. Seems a nice time to offload him as well. I do have 393k in the bank, so I'm going to double upgrade. At this very moment in time, I'm incorporating buy planning into this. I've gone Scott up to Aaron Hall, which will give me 600k for a mid. Just miss out on like a Lions or Bontempelli, which would be possibly ideal, but I'm now stuck between two options, whether I go a Hugh McCluggage, who I believe hasn't gone under 117 in his last 5. Had a pretty good matchup against Richmond tonight as well. Certainly a pod that I could have in my team. And the second one, Josh Kelly, who looks the better price. It'll save me 50k. He's gonna make a bit of cash. Not that matters, but he is right for the picking at 540. Gone a couple of hundreds in a row. Plays West Coast, which is possibly not the easiest of matchups, but he does, with Whitfield back and Jervis on the mend. Looks like a very nice option at that price. Only worry is his injury history, and that's probably the only thing that is putting me off bringing him in. I know he hasn't done anything for a while, but he tends to, when everyone starts to bring him in, he gets injured somewhat way, form. That wasn't the best English, but you get what I mean. So it's between Powell and McCluggage. His comments got any other ideas, let me know. There is also a possible option of going down to Lockie Jones if he does get picked. I don't know if that's necessary for me as such, but would be recommended if you do need an upgrade, downgrade to get a premium in. And as I said in my trade talk earlier, Collier Dawkins is certainly still an option to bring in this week. Great role, and I don't see their guns coming back for a little bit longer. I unfortunately have to have Bolton still on my field. I don't think he's going to get a game this week, so I have to risk a Poulter this week instead of over a row. And Bolton does play on the first game of the week, so that's even a little bit more disappointing for me. Unfortunately, I have to just deal with that and move on. Hopefully, I could loop Mansell this week. I honestly don't think he's going to play. But if he does, good on him, and I'll hope for a 45, 50. I believe Murphy and Highmore most likely will play. Highmore's probably less of a chance than Murphy, but so I don't expect anything taking any of Mansell's scores. The fielding between Highmore and Murphy, I'm probably going to play Highmore just as Bulldogs are absolutely dominant on the ball, be down there the whole time. Can say the same thing for Port against Collingwood, but I just feel like Highmore's got that little bit more scoring potential than Murphy does. there's no other options for me to loop this week, I'm just going to play Collier Dawkins straight out. No need to bench Brockman. Might use Sharp. No, can't use Sharp. Sorry. Oh, it's actually a tough week to loop as a captain with Sharp. For me, with Sharp, Brockman, Bolton, all playing the first 2 games of the round. So I'll have to see how I take this on. If I do bring in McCluggage, he probably becomes my VC, so I am able to do a loop. And then I'll just put Collier Dawkins as emergency. I'll do a mini loop with him. Guaranteed to play, I'll just bench put Brockman on the field because I'm pretty confident that everyone else in my team will play. If you do have rookies that might not play, it is a little bit of a risky move to chuck an emergency on the first game and then put a non-playing player in the second game, because if you do get an injury as such, you might be left stranded if your player has already played, the other emergency has played. But hopefully that doesn't come to it and everyone plays and we're all sweet. With regards to other options, if you do have loopholes in other places, I do really like Oliver against Adelaide. Scored 200 there last year. Melbourne dominating, Adelaide starting to struggle. He could go the same again. Gawn, of course, another one that he's been struggling as of late, but I feel like against O'Brien, who's been struggling a little bit, could go massive. Duncan or Guthrie against Gold Coast, they could absolutely rack up tons. You can even look at a Walsh against Hawthorn. Depending on if Hawthorn tag or not, I feel like they would go to Cripps before Walsh, but who knows, with Hawthorn now struggling, they might look at targeting Walsh for the first time. Just have to wait and see on that one. Captain McRae, certainly my number one against St Kilda. You saw what Duncan and Guthrie did against them. McRae's got similar role. I don't see him going under 115 this round. Bontempelli's another one that will rack up, I think, against the Saints. So I would loop early and captain one of those two. Grundy probably would just hold off against Port. Could be a little bit of a trouncing if Port get going and might struggle to score a big one, because he probably most likely will guaranteed to be your C. And I probably wouldn't want to risk that fate. So at this very stage, if I do bring in McCluggage, I'll go McCluggage into McRae with Brockman as my loop as captain. But if I do see a Highmore or a Murphy not play this week, I will have the flexibility to go Oliver into McRae this round. So that's about it with captains for this round. Just beware, buyers are coming up soon. Cover rounds. Try not to have too many in each posse. And a big tip is try not to waste trades by sideways through the buys. You want to still be upgrading your team. And those trades are very valuable as the season comes to the end. If you you'll see that it'll be much easier to move up the ranks as the earlier teams that have wasted trades early might see them struggle with donuts, and you'll see a nice little gain in the ranks if you pace yourself throughout the season. So hope the teams go well this week. We get some good like everyone plays, and have a nice weekend. Hopefully the footy's good. hopefully the SuperCoach scoring is good. And till Sunday night, have a good one.